Hello guys, while reading one of Neville's books, I just wanted to share with you this formula for successful fishing for your desire in your consciousness. I came across this quote and I remembered again how important it is to be clear about what you actually want, and how a lot of us are too focused on the outside world instead of what's going on inside. This quote helped me understand that it's not about forcing things or trying hard. It's more about being in the right state of mind and feeling. It's more about being in alignment with what you desire. And now I'm going to read the quote, then break it down in simple and understandable words. And the first part of quote goes like this. Here's a simple formula for successful fishing. First, decide what it is that you want to express or possess. This is essential. You must definitely know what you want of life before you can fish for it. In this quote of this chapter, Neville uses the metaphor which is called fishing, where fishing symbolically describes the process of manifestation. It means to get your thoughts and feelings in harmony with what you want. Here is an example. Just as a fisherman casts his line into the water with the expectation of catching a specific fish, you too are casting your desire into the sea of consciousness with the faith that what you want will come to you. Fishing is not about physical effort, it's about inner alignment. So your thoughts should be focused on the life you want to live, not the problems you're facing. Instead of thinking, I don't have it yet, you begin to think, this is who I am now, or this is already mine. And your feelings should match that. If you want love, you need to feel loved. If you want success, feel successful. You basically start living in your mind and heart as a version of you who already has what you want. When your thoughts, that means whatever you think, and your feelings, how you feel about those things, are saying the same thing, that you already have it, then you are in harmony with your desire. And that's the state where things begin to manifest in your life, oftentimes in a way that you don't expect. And here's the real formula for catching your desire in your deep waters of your consciousness. I encourage you to stay till the end. The first and most foundational step in this formula is clarity. You must come to a decision, a firm, unwavering inner knowing of what it is that you want in life. Whether it is something you wish to express like love, creativity, joy or abundance, or something that you want to possess like a relationship, a home, a job, or health. You must define it clearly in your mind. Desire must be definite. You cannot manifest something that you are unsure of. For example, if you say, I just want to be happier or I want a better life, that's too general. The universe or your subconscious mind doesn't really know what to do with that. It's like giving someone a shopping list that just says food, and they might bring you an apple, a sandwich, or something you don't like at all, and you will end up with random things instead of what you really wanted. So you have to be specific and focused about your desire. You need to know exactly what you want, how it looks, how it feels, what it would be like to already have it. When you are clear and specific in your mind and feelings, your inner world will start to create a clear path for it to show up in your outer world. But if your desire keeps changing, or you're not really sure, or you're just hoping for something better, then your results will also be confusing, delayed or inconsistent, because your inner signal is not strong or steady. I will talk about this topic more in detail in another video, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And so in your goal, in your desire, clarity is non-negotiable. Just as a fisherman selects the right bait based on the kind of fish that he wants, so must you choose the state of consciousness aligned with a specific outcome that you seek. If you don't truly know what you want, you are casting into the ocean of life without an aim, and you will catch nothing meaningful. The universe or your higher dimensional self responds with precision to the intensity and the specificity of your inner vision. And now comes the second part of the quote. After your decision is made, turn from the world of senses, remove your attention from the problem, and place it on just being by repeating quietly but with feeling, I am. Now here it comes the inner discipline. Once you have chosen what you desire, you must detach from the evidence of your physical senses. During your process of meditation and assuming, you must detach from what you see, hear, or feel in the outer world. The world of senses represents your current reality, your current 3D facts, circumstances, limitations, and problems that you may be facing. You need to withdraw your attention from what it is already, because it only reflects your past states of consciousness. And now you are creating from a new state. So do not dwell on what is missing, broken, or lacking. You need to place your attention wisely, because attention is very creative when it's fused with imagination. When you focus on the problem, you energize and perpetuate it. Instead, you must break the habit of problem thinking and instead invest your awareness into the solution, into the state of being where the problem no longer exists. You must mentally leave the place of lack and enter the feeling of fulfillment. And where the real transformation begins is at the part of I am. You need to go beyond the desire itself and return to the pure consciousness of being, the silent power behind all creation. When you say I am, you are not just speaking words, you are awakening the awareness of your true self, the creative center from which all things flow and create. It is not about saying I am rich or I am loved immediately. It is about first resting in the powerful, peaceful sense of existence itself, the naturalness and the wholeness of I am. When you say I am with feeling, you are reconnecting with your God-given power, the ability to define yourself and your world. And from this foundation, you can then choose what follows the I am. You might later affirm I am prosperous or I am healed, but first you return to the stillness of I am, where you are not bound by current conditions. And now, from here on, you create using given phrases that I explained in the previous video. A given phrase is a phrase or a statement that you choose that implies that your wish is already fulfilled in present reality. And from here you start to create the life that you dream. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know in the comments what are you creating right now. And see you in the next one.